Lewis Hamilton has just been handed a huge penalty after the FIA exposed new evidence that led to his shocking disqualification from the Chinese Grand Prix. And it doesn't stop there. Ferrari's nightmare weekend was made even worse when Charles Leclerc was also disqualified, resulting in a devastating double DQ that has left the entire Formula One world in disbelief. What began as a weekend full of promise for Ferrari, with Hamilton showing signs of pace and Leclerc battling his way to a top-5 finish, turned into a complete disaster after the FIA launched a double investigation into both cars. The findings? 2 separate technical infringements, 2 immediate disqualifications. And now fans are questioning how a team of Ferrari's caliber could fall into such costly and avoidable mistakes. This is the kind of drama that completely reshapes the championship landscape. In this video, we're going to unpack every detail of what went wrong, how the FIA uncovered the rule breaks, what the team had to say afterward, and what this means for Ferrari and Hamilton going forward. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because this is one of the most shocking developments of the 2025 season so far, and you'll want to catch every second of it. Now let's talk about what actually happened. Shortly after the Chinese Grand Prix ended, Lewis Hamilton, who had crossed the line in 6th place after a 2-stop strategy, was called in for a technical inspection by the FIA. The issue was related to the legality of the car's floor plank, a crucial component that ensures teams comply with the minimum ride height and prevents excessive wear during a race. FIA technical delegate Joe Bauer found that the rear skid of Hamilton's floor had worn below the minimum 9mm thickness required under technical regulation, Article 3.5.9. The measurements taken were very specific: 8.66 millimeters on the left-hand side, 8.6 millimeters on the center line, and 8.5 millimeters on the right. All below the threshold. There was no debate, no gray area. It was a clear technical infringement. Hamilton's team was summoned. Ferrari confirmed that the measurements were accurate, that all procedures had been correctly followed, and that it was quite simply a genuine error. No mitigating circumstances, just a mistake. The FIA's response was swift and uncompromising: automatic disqualification. Now, while this alone would have been a major story, especially given Hamilton's name and the fact that this isn't the first time he's been disqualified for floor wear, it was just the beginning of Ferrari's troubles. Moments later, Charles Leclerc's car was also flagged for a separate issue. This time, it wasn't the floor, it was the minimum weight limit. After a hard-fought race where Leclerc managed to finish 5th, despite front-wing damage, Ferrari had replaced the broken wing with a spare for post-race weighing purposes, as allowed by the rules. But even with the heavier spare wing fitted, the car came in under the 798-kilogram minimum weight limit. After fuel was drained, the car weighed just 799.0 kilograms. And since the replacement wing was heavier than the original, this meant that Leclerc had actually run the race with a car that was underweight. In F1, this is a major offense, as car weight directly affects performance. The stewards found again that there were no mitigating factors. Ferrari accepted the ruling, and Leclerc was also disqualified. In one of the most brutal post-race turnarounds in recent memory, Ferrari went from scoring solid points with both drivers to walking away with nothing. It's a bitter pill to swallow, especially after the momentum the team was building, with Hamilton beginning to feel more comfortable in the car and Leclerc delivering consistent racecraft. When you're fighting against the likes of Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes in a season this competitive, every millimeter, every gram, and every strategic call counts. Ferrari cannot afford any more self-inflicted wounds if they truly want a challenge for either championship this year. What happened in China is a reminder that Formula One isn't just about what happens on the track, it's about what happens behind the scenes, in the garage, in the setup sheets, and in the technical scrutiny room. Race weekend is a complete operation, and all parts must function perfectly. These disqualifications, though devastating, may also serve as a wake-up call. If Ferrari can take the lessons from Shanghai and use them to reinforce their internal checks, improve their planning under pressure, and refine their execution under varying conditions, this moment might become a turning point rather than a low point. For Hamilton, This is undoubtedly frustrating. To have what could have been a valuable haul of points erased by a technical detail out of his control is bitter. But knowing his experience and mindset, he'll channel this into focus and motivation. He's been through controversies, penalties, and even title-deciding drama before. He knows how to bounce back. And if anything, this will only intensify his drive to succeed in red. For Leclerc, this is also a major blow. He fought hard through the race, managing front-wing damage, pushing through traffic, and bringing the car home in the top 5, only to see it undone due to a weight miscalculation. He, too, will be looking to turn frustration into fuel. Ferrari now faces a critical test of its structure and leadership. Vasseur must ensure that the team responds quickly and effectively, not just by fixing the technical oversights, but by reinforcing a culture of excellence in every detail. That includes pre-race procedures, setup adjustments, post-damage protocols, and compliance reviews. The margin for error is shrinking with every race, and these kinds of mistakes cannot become a pattern. Let us know in the comments what you think about this double disqualification. Was it an isolated weekend of chaos, or does it expose a deeper issue within Ferrari's operations? Are Hamilton and Leclerc right to put their faith in this project? Or do you think this could mark the beginning of a tougher road ahead? And most importantly, can Ferrari recover quickly enough to stay in the title hunt? And remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with every dramatic twist in this high-stakes F1 season, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. There's no doubt that the 2025 campaign is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable and explosive in years. With disqualifications, technical controversies, and fierce battles at every round, this is a season you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.